How are we all doing today? Ugh. I figured today was as good a day as any to get us back into the Ace Attorney series. God, who knows what? Ace Attorney tonight. I figured tonight would be as good a day to just like, fuck it, we'll get started tonight. Then we'll keep going. As we have Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney, I'll take it. My phone case is all broken, and now I'm sad that my phone case is all busted up. Oh boy, how are we all doing today? Darn? Yeah. It's all good. It's better it get all busted up than my phone. I would significantly rather have that happen than the opposite. I could spend $20 and replace a phone case. I can't really afford to spend $700 and replace my phone. Be a bit more of an annoyance. Okay, so the first Ace Attorney was like the turnabout cases. So I guess they won't be turnabout cases in this new one? I'm not sure yet. I'm interested to see where we go from here. So where we last left off, oh god. How was it today? After party? Okay, so do you want to know what the after party consists of? All the after party was like the camera turns off and I'm like, oh man, I'm so tired. I've been sitting over this hot stove for like 3 hours. I've been standing the entire time because I haven't had a chance to sit down and just like rest for a minute. So like I'm exhausted right now. And so JT got out the cheese pie that his mom made. Because I was like, oh, good. Food I didn't make. Cool. And then we all sat on the couch and watched Pink Panther 2 because Taco and I recently watched the Pink Panther. And that was the entirety of my after party was enjoying Pink Panther 2. And that was it. Like the movie ended, it was like midnight-ish. Mercedes, the woman that you would have heard, went into a room like pretty close to like right after stream was over. Even like during stream, she was kind of in there. So she goes into her room to like play on her computer she set up. Where the three of us just watched Pink Panther, ate the fucking dessert, and JT went home. Panther doesn't appear in the movie? You are incorrect. The Pink Panther cartoon character does appear in this movie. It in fact does. It's not a prominent character or anything, but at the very end of this movie, the Panther is in the area. It's like part of the whole ensemble for a second. It like closes a set of doors, which would imply that like the Panther itself exists in the world and is able to affect things, kind of like a ghost. But if you mean the diamond's in the movie too. But yeah, it's like in the very last scene. Also, there you go. There's the Panther. What I hate about the Panther is that like he's always giving the most like sultry eyes. Like I cannot stand that like this Panther is no matter what just giving like fuck me eyes. Look at that. Look at how like bone prone this goddamn cat is. He's serving the country. He is. The country being France. But like this fucking Panther is just like constantly serving. Like stop looking at me like that. I hate it. But it's fun. We all have a good time. But yeah, this was the entire after party. And then I woke up today and I was like, man, I'm just gonna leave all the dishes for tomorrow. And I got most of the dishes in a single load. I'll have to do some in a few days, but I gotta put up the food Probably after stream tonight, I'll have to go out there and put up the rest of the food in some containers. Okay, what the fuck did fangirl mean by let him cook me? I was just pouring salt. How was the stream last night? I wish I could have been more attentive to chat, but unfortunately the situation was such that I couldn't. I was a little preoccupied. But how was it? Because I was using salt, true. I hope it was good. I had an intense amount of fun. I thought it was a very fun time. Who the fuck is this? Jack Metzger, New York premiere of Pink Panther 2? Why are there so many pictures of this kid? Who is Jack Metzger? Was he in the movie? Maybe. Oh, maybe he was, I guess, one of some AJR fetus pics. Why does Amino have to be so weird constantly? It was fun. Oh, that's good. Like, anytime I see Amino, I know it's the weirdest shit in the world. Just, oh yeah, here's some AJR fetus pics. Shut up, please. That's Amino. Yeah, I know. Like, anytime I see Amino, it's just the weirdest shit in the world. Fuck it, I guess, right? But it does have a good twist ending. What's my newest Twitter? Asking for a friend? I mean, it should be Punished Omni. Let me see. I don't know why it would be quite relevant. Got it. Okay. Okay, whenever I clicked on Twitter, I had a notification, and I was like, "Fuck me again!" But it was just like, "Oh, personalized ad." I'm like, "Okay, that's not too bad." But here, let me. I haven't been on Twitter in so long. I'll DM it to you on Discord. Why do you need my Twitter? I literally don't post on here anymore. I got so bored with Twitter, I was just like, I fucking can't anymore. I don't give a shit about this app. Like, weirdly enough, I was like, I don't care about this. I'm expecting to get banned again, not for any other reason than like, oh, if you're not active on an account in a certain amount of time, you just get your account deleted. So I'm assuming if I get banned again, it's because like I literally just don't post on Twitter. Maybe I'll get on like once every couple of months. Being too based. Oh yeah, sure, that's totally gonna be it. Just like, you know, as long as my rationale is, as long as I'm not on Twitter, I can't get banned for anything. But if I'm not on Twitter at all, then I can be banned for not doing anything, which is a weird conundrum I'm in. Maybe I'll just get on every few days and just be like, hello, my grandson is on Twitter. Hello, everybody. We do have a steeper angle. How are we all feeling about the steeper angle? Just posting something one day. I remember the one a day posting. That was like fun at first, and then it became like, yeah, but now I have to post once a day, and that doesn't feel good. Whenever it's like just do it because you want to, it's very fun. But whenever it becomes like you have to do it, it's not fun. It becomes a job and a challenge. Very unfun. All right, let me get started on opening up this Ace Attorney game. I did get a refund on Dial Town, so now I just have $8.65 of Steam bucks. Press enter. That was wrong. Hope we get my husband now. Oh, is he in the second game? All right, let's get you out of here. Continue. No, we finished this game. We like fully finished it. New game. So we went through Phoenix Wright, TM, Ace Attorney, TM. Okay, the double TM is funny. So then we have Phoenix Wright, TM, Ace Attorney, TM, Justice for All. And then we go into Phoenix Wright, TM, Ace Attorney, TM, Trials and Tribulations. Cool. Okay, so I guess we'll go into game number 2. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. We're turnabouting again? Play The Lost Turnabout. I guess I will, in fact, play The Lost Turnabout. Pointing harder. Alright, and that's enough of that game. I said no spooky games. I said no spooky games. That's too scary. I'm not allowed. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What have I done wrong? Can't allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence. You are no longer worthy of your title. Wham. What the fuck was this? September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. So we're having nightmares? Why is that our ringtone? What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing right before a trial starts anyway. Oh, looks like they hung up. Oh my god. Who is this? Oh, they finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Nothing personal, bro. The cuntiest character so far. Maybe. A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ouch, my head is throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look so well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head is killing me. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. Her name is Bird. She has 6 feathers on her, and her name is Bird. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. Howdy, hello, fan. What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just... well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm... She's the granddaughter of the no fingerprints parrot guy? What? I don't remember the no fingerprints parrot guy. Oh, do you mean... from Edgeworth's case? Maybe. I think you mentioned a granddaughter. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? Stand clear of the new game, literally. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? What's a trial? I guess I must have amnesia. Check Twitter at my earliest convenience. During stream? At my earliest convenience. I guess right the fuck now, right? Okay, what the fuck's Twitter? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this at all. Get off my feed! Pan nudes? At least that would be interesting. I forgot everything. Not doing what? My top 5 games as of right now. Number 1, Valorant. Number 2, Persona 3, FES, Persona 5 Royal, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And then he tagged JT and myself. I'm not doing that. That's a lot of work, and I don't feel like doing that. I worked hard on this, and I will not work hard on that. Please respect my boundaries. Let's see, what can I piece together? I'm telling Lalo? I'll tell Lalo. I'll tell it to her face that I think it's a silly tweet and I won't do it. And you know what she's gonna do? She's gonna look me in my face and say, I like your lipstick, it looks good. I've literally played 5 games. Yeah, I love Dota 2. I love Final Fantasy 14. I love Omori. I love, Like a Dragon. And, Final Fantasy 10. There you go. Write my tweet for me. From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. I love Cut the Rope mobile game. Cut the Rope, more fun than it should seem. Also, the little bouncy one, the little hopping guy, that one's also very fun. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty? I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Just clip it and put it in a retweet. Doodle jump, that's it. Thank you, fan. Ah, someone, please tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Gulp! Alright, September 8th, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom 2. Sure, everyone loves Subway Surfer. Subway Surfer's entertaining to watch. I can't say that it's always entertaining to play. I played it like 2 times. The court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Hey guys, does anybody know who Phoenix Wright is? I've been hearing his name a lot today. Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I don't see any defense attorneys here. Now then, are you ready? Yes. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of... The court will not hear the defendant's excuses. As the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair and swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. You're my defense attorney. Shut up. Don't say that. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. I'm still on the market for, I guess, Mr. Wright, you could say?
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. Who are you?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Prepare to meet Dick.
Say hello to Dick. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead.
Oh, witness, please state your name and occupation.
No, I was gonna write that. Write what? Say hello to Dick. You know what? Just so nobody's. I'm gonna close Twitter just in case. That's a dangerous game to play. Teen. Nope, that's not how you spell teen. Teen Titans Code. Say hello to Dick. Well, let's all enjoy.
Say hello to Dick.
To Dick. All right.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir.
Fuck, what? No, that wasn't his voice. Hey, I'm the detective. No. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. There it is.
You don't look so well, detective.
Yeah, well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir, and while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir, and I'll never forget what he's done for me. Cute nail. Okay, calm down, I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters Expose Park. And the victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was Dustin for Prince, if you feel me. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper pats. He was pushed. They just pushed him over and he died. What a shitter. And the landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Oh, maybe I should take a look at the shit I have. Okay, I have a cell phone, found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. An autopsy report, okay, and then glasses found under his body. Pieces of nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Okay, time of death, cause broken neck, body was also covered in bruises. Got it.
Yes, the autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything's in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
And the victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. And as a result of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well, the court accepts it into evidence.
Alright, we have a photo.
Well then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There's a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Alright, sir, I'll help you through this. Yeah, I'm pro bono, because I ain't charging you shit for this. So maybe take it down a notch. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can take a look at the court record by pressing tab. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? Tab?
All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Glasses. Oh, that's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right. The victim grabbed the killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell.
Okay, are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. I think you did it. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. Are you sure? I think you may have done it. Judge, it's her! It's the girl next to me, I swear! Look, it was a coincidence that on the same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence? Ah, no, I call it a coinky-dink.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Decisive evidence.
Yeah, there's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. And during his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
How? How? His neck was snapped. How? Maggie.
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Amia dying too? Yeah.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepted the evidence.
Alright. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name, clear as day, on the ground. But I had already told you those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
Conspiracy, I'm not guilty, sir. Okay, that's not really evidence that it was her, because they were dating, and they were lovers. So that could just be like, to my dying girl Maggie, right?
Hey, GGY, you ain't got the alibi, you guilty.
Alright, I hate that that was as good as it was, but that was very good, fan. Thank you. No, I'm not guilty, sir.
That's right, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine? This is it, I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get to in the witnesses' faces. In their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. Prosecution witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. That detective, he does look sort of like a scatterbrain. It doesn't matter, either way it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. Shut up, trial by fire. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. All right, decisive evidence.
Hey, there's something even more incriminating than the glassing under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed.
All right. The culprit's name?
Hey, yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but
Was the name that of my client?
I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir.
You're saying the culprit's name, but you haven't proven she's the culprit. Are you absolutely certain?
I'm sorry, pal, but that's what he said. Yeah, this is a picture of it. No matter which way you look at it, it still says Maggie.
Roderick, I don't have my water bottle with me today, or I would. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Huh? Don't hum me. I know the picture says Maggie, but now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. Drink my pee? I couldn't on stream. And that's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I better check the court record again. It's hard to say she's a culprit. Okay, so it was clearly the defendant's name. Time of death, caused broken neck, body was covered in bruises, found a body. Okay, hold on. Maggie sees something he can't. I agree. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction.
How exactly are the evidence and statement related?
They aren't, are they?
Not at all, Mr. Wright. Please think your facts over before making accusations.
Phoenix has amnesia. I don't think that won me any points with a judge. Okay. But it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. It's his right hand, I guess? Well, okay, so hold on. So we could present something, right? So it's clearly the defendant's name, Maggie. Oh, I mean, the eye is kind of disconnected. The one before, maybe. So the eye is weird, but I guess none of them are really connected. Let's see. No, it kind of looks like he's drawing something on this one as well. So that's okay. Take a look. Let's go to profiles. He misspelt her name. It is I-E, not E-Y. There it is. There's a dead man if I ever saw one. He is dead.
What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush. He slams his hands down and then slams them again. Ah, yeah, the rush. Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, you talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer the defendant's name if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
No, it's not. It's Maggie Bird. I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird.
They're saying it. No, I know that you're not like that. You're saying it with an IE. It's look like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Yeah, I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No, no, no!
Is that true, Miss Spade?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're absolutely certain the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers? Was he your little bedbug?
Would forget her name on the spot? Oh, me? Absolutely. I'd forget someone's name immediately.
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship and the nature of the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir. Alright, Dustin and Maggie. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. Sounded like they were even talking about marriage. Half a year? And they're talking about marriage. That's just too fast. The day of the incident just so happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know because she came to me asking what she should get for him.
Whoa, those two sound like they were very close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
It was her birthday? It was his birthday. It was the victim's birthday.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for half a year. Just like you.
Oh, just like me. It was just like my birthday.
But I didn't die on my birthday.
It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. And Officer Bird had gotten him a present.
What was the present? You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
There we go. Yeah, well, that's because I am her boss and I gotta watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give us a present, isn't that going a bit too far? Not yet. Executioner, come on out here. Alright, audience, we're going to kill him on his birthday. Let's get a round of applause going.
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches it,
I really don't need to know that much.
Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time. Whoa. Wait a second, what are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
The good detective is about done here. Okay, something she had bought 2 months ago? A little weird. Over 2 months ago?
Yep. She's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
And she got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see, a baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Let's press further. Just now, I believe you said the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah?
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store for that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what is it like?
And she ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom?
Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem there's a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is relevant?
Of course it's relevant. I don't know. Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, yes, bluff to the back. Bluff, Phoenix, bluff. Bluff, Phoenix, bluff. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. So, you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people, it feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from those tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter.
Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court.
I didn't think it had anything to do with the Okay, he brought the glove with him, but he didn't think it had anything to do with the case. So I have to be convinced right now that,
well, honestly, I just wanted to go play baseball after the game was over, and this glove is pretty relevant after a case closed, you know. We got a guilty verdict. Anyway, this is it, sir. I'm gonna play some cats later. It's rather yellow, isn't it?
Alright, it was custom made.
Aperture prints really like the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. Is his other reason he has massive hands? What other reason?
I think the court is heard enough. It's clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see, Your Honor. Detective Gubb, would you please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Writing on the ground.
And we first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the fingernail. And there were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we confirmed that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. With his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Okay, I don't... All right, we took a look at the handwriting. We couldn't confirm that it was his handwriting. So you can't prove it was him. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, why don't you look down? Don't you look down on us? I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation.
Oh, don't let that girl hear you from the last game.
I can't remember her name. I've never heard that before.
Me neither.
Nor I. Anything like that at the police academy, sir?
Okay, so I made it up anyways.
Okay, we checked the victim's pointer finger. I'll press you on the pointer finger. His pointer finger? Science Barbie? I'll take that.
Hey, you know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces?
Don't tell me it bothers you.
Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal.
In any case, you examined the index finger correct.
Yeah, we figured there should be something on his finger if he had been writing in the sand. And results?
Emma? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, we found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. And there were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground.
Scratches on his skin?
Yep, you can't see them with the naked eye, but they're there. That's incredible. It sure is. It's the power of scientific investigation. They're so small we had to use a magnifying glass, like a real strong one. It's got that real scientific sounding name.
You mean a microscope?
Yeah, that's it. We used one of those, and that's how we found them.
I can't believe he doesn't know what a microscope is. You don't know what your name is. Alright, we confirmed the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, I believe in the power of science.
I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. You listening to this, you'd think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim. don't you think that was really strange? If he really wrote his message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone to that much trouble to get him his present? The present, what about it? Okay, we first looked into the handwriting. Okay, so let's take a look at the present real quick. Okay. A birthday present from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Is that right-handed? Wouldn't he have had his glove on his right hand? Maybe. Let's see if we can try that. Okay, we couldn't confirm it was his handwriting. We checked the pointer finger. Where does he say right hand? Wrote it with his right hand. So let's throw... Okay, yeah. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. Look at this glove. Alright, that's glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? Oh, what's special? I never really thought about it, but it's really yellow, and that's about it. Alright, for everyone that doesn't know, most gloves are left-handed because you throw with your dominant hand without the glove, which is typically right-handed. So this is a very special right-handed glove. I guess it's a left-handed glove meant for a right hand. Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special. So he's a lefty? It would seem that he's a lefty. And that would be... It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. A left-handed? You're absolutely right. He's a leftist. Yeah, he's a leftist. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. But that's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? And that's easy. It's obvious from this picture that it was... Wait a second. Don't forget the victim was left-handed. This is... Overruled, Mr. Wright. I'd like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Your Honor, when you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that his name was written by the victim. And the name means Maggie is... No, it's not possible, Mr. Purdy.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you've proven her to be innocent.
No.
All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Whew. I can breathe again.
It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Aw, thank you, sir. See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. I'm more than ready to retire. Especially after that, man. Fuck, I want to leave.
Now that's my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet.
Fuck, I thought we were done with the first trial already.
Please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Spade?
The prosecution is not yet finished. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Aww. What?
Well, what does this witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck? My client is being framed, Your Honor, framed!
Order of the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling I was too easy. Need more info. I'll have to see what I can find out during the recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Witch Queen. Hello. People arrive.
Court is adjourned for recess.
To be continued. That's the second game. Thanks for well, there's the second game. Goodbye. Have a good evening stream. Hope you have a good time. Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't mention it to you. I didn't know. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. No. I think I'll pass on that one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. We're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. She may, in fact. If you feel like this, you may be entitled to your own fidget spinner. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Good. Well, I guess we'll start with my name, and then I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure a few things out myself. So, my name's Phoenix Wright? What a weird name. Yeah, but we all just... Miss my fidget spinners. They were nice. What a weird name. This is serious. You really don't remember? Yeah, but they just call me Nick around here. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card? I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Alright. There's some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Cool, I got a business card. I guess for now, we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. And start talking about these cheeks, girl. This case? Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir. Okay, please tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. She has a blue badger hoodie! All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give you this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. But you can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up. They never did. So, where's the phone you found? Well, I gave it to you yesterday. To me? Is it that phone in my pocket? You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Ah, you were here all along! Son of a bitch, you're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check the courtroom, everyone already left. Hi, Maya. Oh, who the fuck is this? I guess I'm supposed to know this girl. Oh, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence! Who's this yelling woman? That's improbable. He's always around here, but it is a guy. Hey, here you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Oh, oh, thanks. What is this, a list? It has 20 people's names and phone numbers on it. It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No good, as in, well, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Nameless added to court record. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Don't look at me. Oh, and where'd you get this list from in the first place? Don't you remember, Nick? You were the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they're from? You're awful forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately. Oops, guess you have to get going. We can talk about it later, Nick. Wish us luck. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. What's left is to put it all together. I'm not gonna lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah.
The court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Pine.
Yes, Your Honor. Or I do, if I may say a few words.
Well, what is it, Mr. Pine?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked if the court might be a little lenient on.
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Prosecution called to the net witness. Drifter who was taking a walk in the park the day of the murder. Okay, but this drifter needs a name. Please say your name for the court, witness. Oh, before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Oh, alright, go ahead. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk? Did I? But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Surely, I suppose calling me, but that would just settle for everything in my life is the utmost highest top quality. I am merely looking for the most top-notch. I have a rigorous selection process. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox? I have to question him? Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university first rates only need apply. But you aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
I love reading OMG, lesbian or gay, women, him, women. We were all thinking it. You don't strike me as a ladies' man.
Write your name, witness.
Cunt gay. Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Man. I forgive you, alright. I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. I hated this guy and his noodle hair. He's serving. His bottom eyeliner is slang. I will agree. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Why is my lighting so dark today? It's not darker than normal. At least I don't think so. I don't know. I didn't want it to be like super bright on my face, but I mean, if I open up like a Google page, bright as shit. White page. Yeah, I get very bright whenever it's a white screen. It's just a dim screen. Oh, yeah. Also, I have dark lipstick on today, and I did my nails. How cute am I? I'm literally slaying.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a strolling through the park, correct?
Goth boy, goth. I genuinely like it. The nails combo is new slay. They made him emo, I know, but like doing this made me want to like get eye makeup so that I could have like darker eye. Fuck, I want to do goth makeup so bad, or like emo makeup, because it looks so good. But I don't have any like facial makeup or eye makeup at all. Maybe if I save up my good boy bucks, I'll go to the store one day and get some.
On the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll through the park, correct?
It would appear that you're attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. Use your birthday money? I did use my birthday money. I used my birthday money to get the ingredients for cooking yesterday, and that's about all I had left. And I bought pizza for everyone like a day ago, or 2 days ago. I don't have a whole lot, maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna pay rent first and see if I can. But I remind you, I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. I'm sorry. No need to apologize. That was funny, though.
Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, you...
What do you witness will do, Mr. Wellington?
Alright, what I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive, Nick, did you hear what he said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? Strange, my mind is calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? You mean Maggie? Yeah. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy's lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. He's crafted the wood plank of lies, and I will craft my cobblestone axe of lie destruction, and I'll saw right through it. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. And how did you know he was a police officer? You obviously have no idea how powerful my deductive reasoning skills are. With one glance, I could tell just what kind of occupation he held. That shoddy do-it-yourself hairstyle and the way he had those cheap low-quality shoes and wearing an officer's uniform. Shouldn't that statement have come first? It's pretty impressive.
Hey, Nick, do you think he's figured out what I do?
Even I haven't figured that out yet. And I know you. Without a thought, I looked up and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. How did you know that was a charming young lady and not just a very spicy femboy? Sir, I have to call cap on this testimony. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? Animals have this thing called an eye, Mr. Wright. They use this eye to see things. In the case of humans, we have 2 of them. Yes, even you. I have 3. But did you or did you not get a clear look at her face?
That's That's what the witness was just about to get to. I'd like to request that Mr. Wright not use such a loud voice during questioning.
Christine, Mr. Wright, please refrain from raising your voice in this court.
Please don't make me have to raise my voice. You finished? I'd like to continue if that's all right with you. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant here. The defendant is modest, not pretty. The only thing I saw was the banana that fell with the officer. It wasn't a banana. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. So you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But don't think you can use this as a... Wait. Such a strange... What a strange comment. I like the energy that you're bringing, though. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... It's... no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness has bad eyesight. This witness did not eat carrots growing up as a child. He has poor eyesight. Case closed. And by the way, just how bad are your eyes? Why are you asking about this all of a sudden?
Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
If you're one of those people, you know what I mean. Like those people who refuse Galileo, new possibilities, or in the end we find out in fact a glove of bananas viewed from afar. And this is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing glasses today, then?
Yeah, he stabbed his eyes with his eyeliner, and that's really fucking him up. That's because I lost them recently, you see? Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them, How about when you witnessed the crime, you were wearing your glasses? How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous, and when you didn't do anything wrong, she gruesomely burned at the stake. Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at that scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by the witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next to the moments after you witnessed the crime.
Alright, what happened next? The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. I'm not sure about that. I think there's 5 minutes of in between because the photo says 7 o'clock.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct, which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may now question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
Okay. The girl in the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have a lot of free time, so they showed up within 10 minutes. Photo number 2. Okay, that's just the hand. This shows him falling. So it was 7 o'clock. I think we're gonna use this. I know we're definitely gonna use this one. It's just, did they show up within 10 minutes, or did he call it 6:45? Okay, so we call it 6:45 then. I'm saying the contradictory. Objection denied. Okay, so calling at 6:45. Oops. Okay, so come here. I'll present. Really? No? Okay. Weird. How do you know what time it was? That detective told me. You know which one I mean. The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school? Hey, pal, I graduated from pretty good, top rank college. I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I called. If I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time. Why? You're just some lousy kid. I think the court could see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond? Okay. So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people at that area on that time of day. Suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking. It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. Can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. We should take one more look at the court record. Guess I should. He called at 6:45, but time of death is 6:28. Hold on, that might be it. Okay, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45. Okay. Go ahead and save real quick. I wish I had my water bottle. It was 6:28. Was it? Okay, yeah. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28. So what of it? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed.
Mr. Wellington?
Yes?
Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're something really special. Witness? I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it?
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What are you saying? That first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you heard that all geniuses do strange things? And I'm a genius. Don't you play simple people?
Enough.
Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone? I have a cell phone. Your Honor, I've stolen this man's cell phone. Oh my god, what? Can I play this on next intermission? We'll see. Minute and a half. I'll think about it. Head in the cell, Your Honor, I've stolen this phone. You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? I lost it. I don't know. What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions? There is something. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. Let's check. Well, there's a phone booth right there. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. What the crime scene photo? Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. If you don't understand my logic after looking at it, there's something wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Order. What does reporting the crime a little late prove? The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. This is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness? And I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found. If it wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Was he? His glasses! Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? It's focusing on the suspect imitating. Okay, what he was doing, yes, I have an idea. You gotta... Technically, he's not on trial, and I have to keep reminding myself that he's not on trial because it's... Like, now I just want to throw everything at him, but it's technically not him. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if it's not persuasive, you'll be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said that there was only one possibility. Please present to the court of one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? Glasses. Mr. Wellington? What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Stop slamming on that desk. These are your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find... I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. If you got to the gym at 2:45 like the rest of us, how exactly was your PP found at the crime scene 9 hours earlier? What? What am I supposed to do with that sentence? These glasses are yours. Like, dang in you. Ah, yes. We're skit so early? Yeah, apparently. If you weren't supposed to be here at that time, why was your piss everywhere? Riddle me piss, Ryoma. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Order. No, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and search frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under his body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicating and are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. You're out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah, you are alright. Yeah. This is so exciting watching you work again. Work again? What did we do? Did we just retire? Somehow my old self is coming back. Time to sink or swim, everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. This is kangaroo court, Your Honor.
Without any solid grounds to stand on, he accused the witness of being the murderer. Maya left, right? Maya left to do spirit medium training, and I guess it's not back. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you're not the murderer. But that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? We already know this was not written by him. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie. And the victim was left-handed. In other words, to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. But, wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? That's a good point. Witness didn't even know Miss Bird before this trial. I forgot. Was there any way he could have known her name beforehand? There is a way. It'd be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie. Will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? A business card? No. A list of con artists and their phone numbers stored on the cell phone Maggie found. It's my all-important badge. It shows I'm a defense attorney. I'm gonna try this. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? And so what if I didn't? When you realized you lost it, what did you do? And what did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? How did you...
Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? You think there's some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Oh, is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and give it back. I'll be right there. I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. And that's where he learned the name Maggie. That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake.
My client's name is Maggie, but the name was written on the ground was Maggie. I love this. If you're not watching, it makes no sense. This is a mistake that could only occur if you only knew how her name sounded.
Order.
But, Your Honor, witness has no motive.
Headquarters.
Reminds me of a meme of a stage play. Oh, of the Medea stage play? Fuck, I need to watch that. I need to watch that stage play now that I have it.
Orders.
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
This is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
can you explain what motive the witness could have had?
Very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over. Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to the court what the witness had as motive.
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. I'm gonna go and save. Yes.
What is this? A list? I hate lists.
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we've determined the people on this list are members of a certain group. You looked up all those numbers? Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. What? Con artists? Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington? This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers of a person's phone is a worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops who... someone. Dialogue of the goddess. It's definitely not legal. Okay. Looking up someone's phone number is definitely legal. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind with this. People used to do it voluntarily for the entire neighborhood. And it was the... and it was the fucking Yellow Pages. A book filled with all of your neighbors' phone numbers. For businesses and for personal. I could look up my neighbor's phone number if I knew his name. It's fucking weirdly legal. See that? Yeah, you can see that. Are they legal? Yes. The Yellow Pages were absolutely legal. Like, just Yellow Pages. Oh, what's his name? Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna go find his phone number. Yes, they were quite legal. An insane idea today, but that's how prank calling was so big back in the day, because you wouldn't have caller ID, and then you would just call businesses that you could just find, or just prank call your neighbors. But like now, you may not know your neighbor's phone number, so it's a lot harder. But yes, Yellow Pages were in fact legal and common. You used to like buy a book for Yellow Pages. Okay, you're Gen Z, but you're in Mexico, so like the timeline of our countries are in a little bit different situation. Okay. I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about. You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? He's not wrong. I'm never wrong.
Your Honor, this is fight battery to the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Is a member of this very group. No. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
Oh, this is too much. That makes quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I've got you now. That police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is just my badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing a few seconds ago.
Please let us think about the content of that phone call.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Oh, is it yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. Can we meet up and I can give you this back?
The defendant already promised he would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That's a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. We should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder.
Thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington wanted to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone.
Why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was this something that didn't agree with the witness?
What? Something that didn't agree with him. Something that didn't agree with him. Maybe a bunch of bananas that he saw, his glasses. Let's take a look at these real quick. Dustin, the victim, and a policeman that was dating Maggie. Mr. Payne generally had bad. Alright, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Maya. I don't remember who she is. I get the feeling I know her. And Richard Wellington, a self-proclaimed drifting virtuoso who is still looking for the right college. I'm gonna... What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
Victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh!
The girl that picked up my phone was with that policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. Anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And it went into a panic is what you're saying.
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Typically, the good-looking characters are always dead in their little portraits. It's like, man, that's disappointing. Well, I mean... yeah. The decent-looking characters are typically just, like, dead. Like, 100%. Like, aw. But then, in the later ones, you get sexy mans that survive.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking...
Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence! Evidence!
That guy's really creeping me out. Oh, all you've been waiting around talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, this suspicious con group, that they're all on that phone. Who's to say that it's mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found. You don't have even the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. Me when I'm goofy, when my goofy egg gets caught for murder. Oh man, this is so me. Me when I've had just one bad day. Well, you can't be sure it's mine, you simpleton. What? It feels so good to see you squirm.
You do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it without knowing that it's meaningless as evidence?
To me, if I got caught for moita, you activated my quack off.
Your Honor.
This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. Delicious. Must be something I've overlooked. There's gotta be. Maybe. Phone number stored? This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor. I don't believe this. What are you talking about? What we are trying to determine is who the phone belongs to. Who cares about what numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows, maybe you went and added some of them yourself.
Witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject your proposal.
Jerk's arrogant. Right, maybe fingerprints. I've got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. Nick, don't you remember? You got it from Maggie, wiped it off. I what? She said there was sand all over it, so... wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. Amongst? Oh, he's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was gonna use as evidence. Mr. Wellington, what's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god, now I remember. Huh? Looks like they hung up. Good. I finally found it. Among Usium. So that's when. What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes? Nick, we worked so hard. If you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his, but how am I supposed to prove something like that?
Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a pen short.
Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself, you're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? What's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet? Who am I? Who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection. Please wait, Your Honor. All right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination's already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
Will not harass the witness, exactly, Mr. Wright.
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Very well. But this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
Go ahead and save. All right. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
Okay. I haven't used my business card yet. It could be your phone. I'm thinking it's gonna be the business card. I haven't used it yet. We've already kind of ran through the cell phone that Maggie found. None of these feel really relevant. We've been through the list. It's got to be the business card, right?
Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Oh, I got the judge's business card. Thank you.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there is something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what's on the back. You have your cell number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Right now? The court's still in session. It's okay, you'll see. A bit of a fact, you are normally not able to have any sort of cell phone in a courtroom. Okay, if you say so. Like at all, you're not allowed to have a phone at all.
Is the defense prepared, something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. All the idiotic, stupid things. This is Japan, California. Your human rules don't work. It's my phone. And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? He has my phone, Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. No, it can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. Spooky. He just busted a nut. My head hurt the whole time. Aw. Poor kinky vampire.
So that was what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington?
He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he's become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments. That Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding, is Mr. Wellington, naturally. You can tell because of how spooky it is.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested to take it away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird,
not guilty.
That is all questioned.
Forgot you had that bit. It's been over a week since we've used it, so don't you worry. It's a good bit that we'll keep. September 8th, 2016. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I am so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. Huh? My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. I failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That is, pretty bad. Up until I went to college, I was known for the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? And what's worse is that my misfortune always seemed to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? And when I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. That's right, you were talking about this earlier. It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand, and before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh? I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. I see. Everything is all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up. Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. I'm gonna find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. All right. Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune's only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. This might sound bad, but who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases. He's also been a good ally during others. Udgy, the judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. And this girl, Maya. You remembered. This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? No way, his name is Udgy? So he was called Udgy by the chief of police in the last game. It literally is, it's canon in the manga. Yeah, it's Udgy the judge. You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you miss me. Well, yeah, I suppose I have. Like I haven't seen you in ages. It sounds so silly, because it is. Oh? Well, I'm back now. So it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Guess I have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. The end. Who the fuck are you? Why are you a small Maya? Save my progress, yes. 5 head? Don't call her 5 head. That was no accident. Edward! I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. What the fuck? That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie. Oh my god. I finally get to see you again. And why did the car crash? I saw a bicyclist on the road and I like to make them feel unsafe, so I started swerving towards them and I ran into and then I ran into the wall. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I've seen this in a meme. It seems like a very memeable game series. Can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Can't tell what's real. Who are you? His hair looks like a zigzagoon. Hold on. Zigzag. Why is it coloring page? I don't need coloring page. It's zigzagoon. What? No, like literally. His hair looks like a zigzagoon. There's no way I'm the only person who sees this. It's perfect. It's a perfect match. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I will send a pipe bomb to her house today. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl. She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case? Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business we could have some friendly chatter. It's a white man. It is. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Hold on.
I am a...
What?
am a surgeon! I am a surgeon! I am a surgeon! I am a surgeon! Dr. Hahn, I am a surgeon!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it is always morally correct to make fun of the good doctor. I don't get that scene though. There's context there, but it doesn't matter. It's just a man who's not autistic playing an autistic character bastardizing autism. That's all you need to know. That's the only context. And he was taken off from being a surgeon and he wants to be a surgeon again. Remind me to never end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Also, he supports autism. Oh, fuck that. He's not even autistic. That actor is not autistic. Nope. He just uses stereotypes of autism. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor? It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. That one screwed up. The one that screwed up was that nurse. Really cringe stereotype, I gotta say, and I'm not even autistic, I think. I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of stereotypes. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand ol' accident and crashes her car. Smash crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Yep, cringe in always. Ah, okay. It's the same energy as that old movie that the guy's getting bullied and you're so R, and he's like, I'm not R, I'm special, and the MC talks to him later and says, they're not your friends, they're making fun of you because you're R, and then he just starts yelling, I'm special, and running away. I do not know what movie you're talking about. I have no context. I saw it on TikTok. Ah, okay. Well, I'm glad none of us have context. Otherwise, I would probably resonate with it. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not an investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? I do. Maya? Why would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Excuse me? If anything, we were equally powerful partners. Yeah, I mean, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure. Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sort of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse who went and killed herself. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. Probably underneath a waterfall, like she's been doing. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. No spirit larges and no spirit smalls, just spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. Yeah, that's what she told me. I guess she's learned how to accept her responsibilities and become an adult? Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. She gave me one condition before accepting my request. Condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? For real? On God. Just like that. And that is why I searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Yeah, I mean, we were buds. And so, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. June 19th, 1:25 p.m. Kurain Village. So this is the village, Maya's hometown. God, I can see why she's 5-head, because you just have the oval of her face and you just cut it in half, and that's where her eyebrows start. Her eyebrows are underneath half of her head. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Wait up, Pearly! Someone else is coming this way? Nick! She was a ghost? Yes, a ghost, like from Scooby-Doo. Maya, how are you again? It's good to see you. I'll show it to her. Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I've already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard, be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training's going well. It's good to see this tarnished badge again. What do you mean tarnished? Well, look, this badge is like every other badge. Bound to lose its color and shine after years and years. She just needs bangs. If you have a massive forehead, the best thing you can do is use bangs. Okay, just get some bangs. It'll work out. But you know, polishing it up once in a while wouldn't be a bad idea. Just like your carpet. Stop. I'm so self-conscious of my carpet. Had I known I would have been showing off my room yesterday, I would have cleaned up a little bit more, but that was a little, hey, let's show off his room. Let's talk. Today's channeling. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But with this case, do you know the messy story behind it? Haha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? Damn bitch, you live like this? He called my carpet squalid, which is like such a specific and also advanced word to use. She'd be like, damn. It's like, yeah, you know, I'm 50, damn. I felt so just taken aback. And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So, what is this Maya Intelligence Network, anyways? The tabloids. Ah, that's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard it all from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. I guess so. Alright, your village. This is your hometown, huh? Yep. Kurain Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. That's neat. So everyone that lives here is a medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were, too, I think. It's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. But what do the men do? Well, they usually work someplace outside the village. Like mid-valley, what the fuck is all this bland shit? Yeah, the men are more the housewives of this village here. Oh, who's that child? Do you know her? Pearly. Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. She looks like her head could be a basketball. You could dunk Pearly's head. Cousin. Wait, that means... Is she also... Yep, she's a medium too. Like Pearly in the park? What? Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. You write the Bible on her head? True. I hope it didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? You're not wearing training clothes for starters. I mean, yeah. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure. She's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Kurain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick. Here is, it was Maya and Mia. Right, so here's Mia's twin sister. Now I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Oh yeah, I'm doing it in my house, so come on. After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Mia's twin sister, Amy. Oh, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Old bus stop. The buses only come 3 times a day. I mean, for a small town, that kind of makes sense. A giant rock that reaches for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. This is a giant rock. Is the Kurain boulder. Really complex explanation. Long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in or something. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. Too small to destroy it. The rock? It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Faye Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Not the village. Oh, the whole village. Just trash the whole thing. I see. Do you think they have Wi-Fi here? It's an old style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with the area too well. My cell phone doesn't get great reception here, so who knows? I may need it later. Alright. Imagine they all have WhatsApp. Well, yeah, you don't have phone. You don't have cell towers, but you have got Wi-Fi. WhatsApp it is. Alright, 219. Faye Manor, meditation. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Nice weather we're having. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. It's like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. Well, no argument there. It's hard to believe this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, have a copy for you, too. Alright, diagram of the Faye Manor. Okay, we have a meditation room, a channeling chamber, winding way, and a side room. Channeling chamber. I am a lawyer. Look, here's my attorney's badge. You're trying to compete with me with my profession with that piece of crap? Which queen? And our anniversary is coming up. Our? Yeah, 10 months, 3 weeks. Wow, only like a month away. Damn. And probably yours is closer to February. Maybe March? No, I think it's February. End of February, typically. Watch time. Now, watch time I don't think works. That one I have no idea. Oh, wait, it does. It just takes a minute. Has spent 14 days, 11 hours. I think that's wrong. The lies, yeah, I don't think that that one is correct. Yeah, Improbable's only spent 7 days, 2 hours. There's no chance. I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Okay, I will say, the I am a surgeon memes I do find funny, but I am a sturgeon memes also very funny. Just replacing him with the fish, quality. I am a sturgeon. I am a sturgeon. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patience right now. But, and listen good, I'm not the one that made the mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. I'm afraid, not the fist. Not the fist. I am a virgin. Alright, let's talk to him. Today's channeling. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit's been called? Isn't it obvious I'm going to have her write a signed confession? What? A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can stop. Oh, I see, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya? Heard about her from her acquaintance, a girl studying the occult in the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Karain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the Master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? You know what? After I examine this room, a piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's one in English. It says, 100 ways to save money. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Oh, and we have a 1-month-year-old chat baby. Where's my support? You don't get support. All of those, every KEKW, every LOL, every LOL, LMAO, all of those, that's your child support. All the entertainment I provide. The door leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door was tempered, making it solid. Looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. Someone with a lot of skill wrote these 4 Chinese characters with a brush. Oh look, here's a translation. Once in a lifetime. Its message is people should value their ghostly meetings as once in a lifetime chances. This door leads out to the winding way. The weather outside looks really nice. Okay, looks like we're right here. Change places. Into the chamber. Oh my god, that's so many candles. I would be panicking in this room. First of all, this room's gonna be hot as shit. Second of all, fire hazard. I would panic in a room full of candles like this. Oh, it's such a strange atmosphere in here. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles? Well, that's definitely not Mia's twin. I guess it's Mia's aunt as well, because it's their mom's. Okay. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Sir, is she talking about me? Not hers. You're a good lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Onion head? That is garlic for sure. You can see the clothes. Clove here, here. Is that so, Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. I know that name. I know Morgan Fay. Who is Morgan Fay? Hold on. Morgan Freeman, who's Morgan Lee Fay? The fuck is this? Who is this? Morgan, which the Enchantress of the Legend of King Arthur, which is most often she and he are siblings. Got it. Okay. Whomst? Read a book. Read a book, please. A legendary figure, guys. Come on. I am 0 for 3 in chatters who know Morgan Le Fay. It's a King Arthur's Tale thing. Apparently, she's the sibling of King Arthur. Look, she's a baddie. Okay, look at this baddie. Old, yeah, an old baddie. She served the original cunt. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. Legendary, more like deservingly underrated babes is in the grave and I'm walking around doesn't sound too iconic to me. Hosting from the unhinged cave where Witch Queen resides. Wow. A cool lady? I don't know. Babes is dead. I don't know. Alright, it would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Don't do a painting nails emoji. Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistant, you would surely not have won. First a girl that runs away and now an old lady who says I stink at my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is in the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Oh, thanks. Good sir. We would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations? Sure. Go ahead. She's a fae, all right, just as odd as the rest of them. All right. Maya? So, why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So, about Mystic Maya. It is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Oh shit, she's repping shit out here. Excuse me, blood. Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What is that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Kurain channeling technique. Okay, where do you stand? A little more complicated. Not as cool. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the branch family. Huh? What does that mean? It is as it sounds. For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Kurain school. So how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit, I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's. Ah, so Maya is that bitch, as we would say. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident indeed. The channeling will take place here in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So this room, this is the channeling chamber. the place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter. The secret of the correcting technique cannot be seen by just anybody. You have to pay at least $17.99 like a movie, and then you can watch. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. And that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. That is locked for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. I'm reading the number 5 with Pearl. Pearl, is the number 5 relevant? Oh, that odd she is my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart knows not of the evils of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Every time I see there's an extra inch on her head, she's gonna end up as a blimp at the end of this game. Well, not like I had the chance to anyways. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Examine. Folding screen's really showing its age. All of its edges are tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few of the characters. Rain? Pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. A mirror-like object with a cloudy reflection. And some branches of a sacred tree have been set in a predetermined arrangement. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. Those objects are being offered to the spirits. If you were to touch them, good sir, it would become cursed. Yes, cursed. You didn't have to talk down to me. I'm not that much of an idiot. Yo, so what's up with the billion candles in here? This is where the medium sits, I presume? There are 4 panels on this floor. The straw feels a little damp. Probably the humidity from the air. And there's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back here, so it's dark. Meditation room is on the other side of this very heavy-looking door. There's a giant iron lock where the handle is. It feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. Okay, so I'm nervous to think that, like, all right, we're gonna lock him in this room, and then we're gonna open up the door. Maya will be alive. The surgeon will be dead. And it's like, no, it was the ghost of that lady that possessed me. Like, I can feel it just in my bones. A winding way. It was such a nice house. This house is taken care of so well. This garden is breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. What's up with the incinerator? A small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages. So every family has to burn their own trash? Damn, that fucking sucks. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although, the incinerator piques my curiosity. I looked at the incinerator, we're good. It's a really old urn. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. Looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. It's time to move on. What are all those little guys moving around down there for? What are you guys doing down there? I think there's a room. A peaceful feeling is emanating from it. Alright, well, if it's a peaceful feeling, it's definitely not Maya. Who are you? So this is the side room. Looks more like a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping. Shouldn't disturb them. This is the first time I've seen a sliding door like this in person. You never watched the video during intermission time? Oh shit, that's right. Girl, you gotta remind me. You know I don't have the attention span for that. There it is.
Sup, dude? Why don't you come join me and play some Fortnite? I had a golden scar last game, dropped a 20 bomb, and got the victory royale.
Okay. For real though, a 20 bomb is pretty crazy.
Pretty awesome, don't you think?
Yeah, right. Don't let him lie to you. I've been playing with him for a few hours, and I carry this shitter so hard you wouldn't believe it.
Come on, you could...
Fucking JT's girlfriend with literally everyone else she plays with. I've been carrying this shit for hours.
That's not true. I'm actually pretty good. You gotta give a man credit where credit's due.
Yeah, whatever, man. You still have only the default dance, too. It smell like broken here.
Yep. It smell like broken here is correct. Just the default dance, my guy?
For the love of God, can you guys please shut the fuck up? I am trying to shit in here.
Yukari raises a good point, Junpei. No skin, no dance, and no bitches. And I've seen you play too. It's just tragic to watch. It's like giving my senile grandfather a brand new iPad watching you try and maneuver a controller.
Hey, what the fuck? The default dance is cool too. You guys all just gonna gang up on me now?
True, default dance is very cool. It's just not that cool. And default skin, cringe.
God, I am dying in here. My asshole is like Mount St. Helens. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I can see the light.
Akihiko-senpai, are you okay in there?
That sounds like a serious case of the bubble guts, dude.
Akihiko, can you hear me? Answer us, please.
This video takes a sharp turn. 2/3 in of...
Help me, please.
This is a Persona guy shitting now. The whole joke is now that, he's shitting. Wait, what the... What? Phoenix Wright objection, but gently. More gentle. Okay. Just gonna add, here's Edgeworth Oho. Oho! Alright, nice. Totally didn't crash on my end or something. Don't worry, it'll be in the VOD later. On to the game. It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of these in the office, it would end up as a storage space. But here, it's decorated with some pretty flowers and a beautiful hanging scroll. A bear. A decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kurain Village, the heart of channeling. It's a souvenir? Does this mean it's easy to spot bears here and for them to spot you? Wasn't there a bear like this in the first game? It was in the guy's office. The like successful lawyer guy. It was. I know it was in the first game. Who are you? She's probably an exhausted medium taking a break and catching some Z's. Grossberg, thank you. I wake her up, she might be grumpy and throw a spell on me. Probably a good idea not to disturb her sleep. I don't trust that I can't see this person. Hey, you, hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. What? I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. Fuck, why do I always have to do it? Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer, lot of heart. And so I guess you're still it, being a photographer, I mean? Of course, and today I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. You wait and see. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The channeling's about to get started. Oh, is it that time already?
We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting for? Come on. Aww. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven was a place on earth. June 19th, Fay Manor, meditation. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guest, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. Calling the copyright police? I know, I already got like a warning that my singing was too good, so I know, a little scary. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Me? Yeah, I sure would. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. The key is one of a kind. Please, take care of it well. It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Lick. She'll lose it. She's not the best at keeping track of things, but she remembers okay. Now let us wait patiently here for them. Please, have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear Madame, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you... This is Kurain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut Lotta up now. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. What? Hey now, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Bang! Hey, that's a gunshot! Excuse me. I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bet my afro on it. Okay, now you didn't really have a lot of information on the last gunshot you heard. Maya's in there. Break into the chamber. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else? We're going to break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We gotta break the door down. Is that all right, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there is one matter that is. Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to Wright & Co. law offices later. Yeah, now, that's what I call being a man. Slam, slam, crash. Dr. Gray. I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Like, Lotta, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But hurry, for there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to Granny. So Maya definitely murdered that man. My cell phone doesn't get any reception way out here. She did, but she did not. Her body did. Her body needs to be held responsible. It's unfortunate, but I mean, if you're possessed and you do a crime, you did a crime. And they're on their way. That's good. Lotta said.
Lottie saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Oh, yeah. Lotta doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. I always thought she'd be called in for burning down an orphanage, but this works too. Is she capable of burning down an orphanage? Yes. Would she do it if she had the chance? She's just never in the right place at the right time. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lotta, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That's one chant with a bad reputation. She probably burned it up in the process. Yeah, potentially. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. Oh, I got the same impression myself. He's really controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a-hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him. Hey, they'll be here soon, right? The police and me? I reckon you should be getting back to the crime scene now. I guess. Do I have to? I guess. Alright, Faye Manor. Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, house. Okay. Oh, keep going. Oh. I'm not tired, Mom, I swear. How's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. I guess I just have to wait. Yeah, the police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I have to question everyone here later on, so just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Jim Shoe? My name isn't Jim Shoe. The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. To winding way. To the side room. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Who are you? Like, so isn't it about time to start? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? Oh, no, actually, this is what just kind of channel about. Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. There's been a murder. So like, a murder is that thing where like one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's... what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer. Yeah. Whatever, that's all she had to say? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name's Eenie Meenie. At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology. Parapsychology? That's right. Parapsychology, that's right. Oh, damn, that's stupid as fuck. That's wrong. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomena, ESP, and psychic powers. That sort of stuff. It's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. love it. I love this little dance we're doing. All right, eeny meeny. So what brings you here today? I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, do you know any good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about this place, someone introducing this place. Cause talking to dead people and multiple personalities are my thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? I wasn't feeling too good. Oh, come on. Huh? I'm allergic to sesame seeds. They must have put some in the food they served for lunch. That doesn't sound fun. So I felt sick and came in here to sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I slept a long time. So you were sleeping the entire time? Yeah, ever since lunch. You don't know anything about the murder that took place. What? I totally don't. Not totally know nothing. So who's killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Oh, well, you get the new part? Ah, okay. A long time ago, I was a patient, y'all? She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Yo, Suddenly Panda with the raid! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is twitch.tv/TommyOmni. Thank you for coming over from Suddenly Panda's stream. How was, I'm gonna guess, Final Fantasy Tactics? I'm going to assume it's Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy 14, perhaps? Bacchus now! Have you just been chilling out, Bacchus now? Raiders, hello, all of you Raiders. I hope you have a fun night while we continue our little Ace Attorney adventures. It was okay, Tactics was correct. Ah, I'm so good. I've been struck by pandas. It wouldn't be the first time pandas has struck me. He really likes to take some shots at me whenever we're alone, so he can say no one will ever believe you because I'm too nice and courteous. I care about social problems in gaming. They'll never believe that I abuse you. And I weep in the corner quietly because I know he's right. She sounds like she's trying to hide something. Sag, I'm being found out. You want to know that I'm an attorney, right? Look, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So I don't, get it. I just feel like she's just putting on an act. I hope all of the Raiders enjoy their little time while we finish up. You left the blanket a mess. Are you gonna fold it? I'm a really good nap. And I was thinking of leaving it like this. So it's all set for tonight. No, then you won't end up actually fixing your bed. Don't do that. Is someone gonna trap me here? Am I gonna get talked to right now? There's no one here, as usual. Hi, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Pearl. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Well, she's gone. Did she go to the side room? No. I'll be lurking. I'm reading a new book, but I'll have you on while I do. Oh, Walker Snail, thank you so much. What book are you reading? I'll leave you to read your book, but I am curious what book you're reading. If you're into manga, I recently read volume 1 of A Galaxy Between Us, I think. Very cute. You can trust me. I'm an attorney. God damn it. What is it? All right, back to the side room. Back to the winding way. The item in your hands. All right, I've tried it all. I've tried everything. I can't do it. Shouldn't we examine the broken vessel? Maybe. Hold on. I mean, we have before. It's just an urn. Ashes of a dead person inside with a lot of history, but that's it. I don't think there's anything to examine otherwise out here. Yeah, okay. I read a couple mangas, but tonight I'm reading that Minecraft Max Brooks novel that I've heard so much. What? I've changed after she's gone. Nah, no worries. I'm reading a Minecraft novel. Interesting. Oh, Bacchus, no, because I really don't know you that much. What are your pronouns? Examine. Examine. Scanning for clues. No clues. I'd probably be in the chamber. Max Brooks made a Minecraft novel. The guy who made World War Z. Interesting. Pronouns are she, they, it. Ah, thank you so much. The police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere. Alright, I'm not gonna start rhyming. That's not gonna happen, Phoenix. Hey, you, don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal, I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? How would you feel if I told you I'm an attorney? I'm really busy right now. I'll take a look at it later, alright, pal? You didn't even look. Aww. Alright, about Maya. I hate to break this to you, pal, but yeah, with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is... Nah, you can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do and collecting evidence. He looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. So Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? Yeah, he was shot in the forehead. But he's also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Knife? Yeah, basically the Vic was first stabbed and then he was shot. That is weird. Stabbing and knife. That's a bit strange. Can I not examine this room? Is there nothing to examine? There's a blood stain. Hey, pal, don't touch it without my permission. I'm just looking. I can't be too careful if a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? If I want to search the room, I'm gonna have to come back later. Okay. Stop eating steaks during a medium-sized missions. Perhaps. Okay. Not really anything for me to do in there if I can't examine it. I've already asked him all of this shit. Let's go back to the village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Alright, at what point is the how else do you get a knife lodged in you? By eating a steak. Legit the only way? I mean... Phew, okay. You go to a medium, you get locked in a room with that medium. You end up with a stab wound in the chest and a bullet wound in your forehead. Very uncommon, so like one of those should be self-inflicted. It could have been that Maya stabbed him and he shot himself, or that he stabbed himself and she shot him. Probably. That would be my train of thought with it. He brought a knife to a gunfight? Yeah, and accidentally stabbed himself. Lada? God, don't let it be me next. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? No, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What's too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on. More glamour, less gore. Just go scare, shat herself. Lotta, you smell that? Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? What's up? Oh yeah! What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. No, Lotta, about the case, not like everything else. Huh? Remember I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did too, even. The Seance murder. I like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta, sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside of me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wow! Why is she flexing? She recently took nudes of herself? No, she took pictures of a crime scene that's literally 6 feet from us that happened while we were there. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Because Lotta has done this before. Thay Manor Meditation Room. Dear Madame, you have such impeccable timing. What's all the buzz? Alright, everyone, listen up. You do, pal. Got some hot pics. Like, okay, yeah. Look, if someone's offering you hot pics, look at them. They're offering. Just take it. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not gonna be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Thay Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police? I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Okay, next day, 8 a.m. Ugh, morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hope to get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Hello from the other side. Okay, this is why I know I can never be taken seriously as a criminal, because I've been doing shit like that constantly. Maya. What am I gonna do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Ooh. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it all started right here in this detention cell. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Why is the music so sad? Hey Maya, did you know that I'm an attorney? Sorry, Nick, but there's nothing really special about it. Aww. So you're the master something of the Karaid School of Channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title is passed from mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. I'll never feel bad for a murderer. Not me, I'll never feel bad. But many people think that channeling isn't real, that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken on the nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? Yo, is that a fucking Naruto hand sign? Ain't no fucking way that we got Naruto hand signs in this game. I went into that room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. It's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself in the music, the moment. But you better never let this go. Consciousness. And then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms, and there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? Alright, tell me about the dream. What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable. Suffocating. It went something like that. I see. No idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that same scent before. I guess this is really about all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But... what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm the murderer. No one's decided that yet, but I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Objection! Help me. Nick, help me, I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When's the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected. Give this to Pearly and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Oh, I gotta deal with the fucking head. It's small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. Make sure you show that to Pearly, okay, Nick? I'm sure she'll be a big help. Okay. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. In the world, what in the world happened in that room yesterday? Ba, 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 ba. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager, but it's deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday, if I had to assume. Alright, we can finally take a look at this room. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here. I should take this chance to look through the room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or two. God, you freaked me out. I was not expecting garlic, bitch. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Okay, she keeps mentioning bitter tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I want to see it. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Oh, she's one scary lady.
Oh, dear sweet mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night, as did I.
I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Alright, what happened? Alright, what happened, mister?
Do you mean that awful tragedy?
That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya! Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police.
What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Mystic Maya on the head.
Oh, to make her go unconscious.
Well, that is correct. Also, you only get a few chances to really do it. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique.
Oh, okay.
The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world.
I wonder if this kind of testimony is ever admissible in a court of law.
By the way, what is this room exactly? Oh, the channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday.
What do you mean?
Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt as you witnessed yesterday.
Revolt, but how?
When a spirit enters the medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir.
Isn't that dangerous as shit? You're being possessed.
An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit.
But Maya, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling.
And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be a calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident.
Oh, and that would be
The folding screen here. It is the Kurain sacred writings, along with the Kurain sacred urn, that they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found that something had happened to either one, oh, the humanity.
Odd for her to worry about the folding screen at a time like this. Also, that urn has been shattered. It is barely sticking together now.
Guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. How is Pearl today, Mr. Wright?
Yes?
In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession.
Okay, wait, why is it Mystic Maya but not Mystic Pearl? She's a mystic too.
When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master.
Well, that's very impressive.
Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different.
Because nothing rhymes with Pearl. Oh, I get it.
Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy, and is the pride of the Branch family.
Oh, she's pretty fired up.
In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir.
Quit what? And one of these?
Oh my.
What is it?
That is Mystic Maya's Magatama. Why do you have this in your possession?
Sorry?
Return it to Mystic Maya at once.
Yes, madam.
I feel like I was being scolded by my own mother just now.
Return this to Mystic Maya immediately. Hold on, let's go ahead and examine this room while I have an opportunity.
It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It looks quite old. There's writing on it that I can read. It's a hole. Could this have been made by a bullet?
Wait, there's a bullet hole in it. But Mystic Maya was sitting in the middle. She was sitting between that. So how could that bullet have even hit?
About 8 inches off the ground is a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. That's so weird. Well, then I do believe it's time for me to take my leave.
If we tried to kill our bestie, I guess?
he had to be the one that had a gun because Maya didn't. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? A mystic Maya. I will tell her. Leaves from the vine. I guess this is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels important. Alright, it is the same. Yup. The blood. This is where the medium sits. I assume there are 4 panels on this flooring. The straw and the flooring feel a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. No matter what I do, my eyes keep getting drawn to the pool of blood in the center. Okay, the heavy door that I broke. Doesn't seem possible, but I managed to break it pretty badly. When we want to do something bad enough, people can do the most amazing things. Okay, I do not see anything else here. We can probably go ahead and move out. Alright, this is where we saw Pearl last time. Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school. Let's check out the side room, see if this chicken... Oh, there's a chest here today. Hey, like, you're the guy from yesterday. The dentist guy? I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith, Esquire? That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is right. Smith, right? Well, I got like 3 letters a list. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college. You told me about this yesterday, the sesame allergy. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Hey, it's like, that's what you meant? You should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. Nah, it's like, it's okay, like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I say, like, what was I talking about? If Lana ever wanted another genuine, mysterious phenomenon, it's right here. Okay, before we get into talking to her, because I don't think I'm going to be able to make it out of a conversation with her. I'm gonna go to call it there. And I can talk to her about everything whenever we come back. Oh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our stream for this evening. I appreciate you all. Objection time? Yes. We will go to objection time. I'm gonna... Where are my liked videos at? Show more. Show less. How do I find my liked videos? God damn. Watch later, downloads your videos? No. Library? History, watch later, playlist. My liked videos, here we go.
Objection!
Alright, hold on.
Objection!
Pause. There we go. Oh, good night. Yes. Can you add dance for emote next time? Okay, hold on. Let me look at... Let me look at dance. All right. I'll add it. I'll have to sign into this again, so I'll add it later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you all hanging out with me this evening. You have been an amazing chat, and I have been your amazing streamer. Thank you so much for being here. I will be live again on Tuesday to play more Like a Dragon Ishin with JT. On Thursday for more Minecraft and art, hopefully. And then on Saturday for more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Have an amazing night, everyone. And goodbye.
Objection! 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 Objection!
Take that!